Hello everyone, this is Joanne with Crazy Leg in Shanghai. I hope you're doing fine. So again, as always, in Bushido. Again everyone, last time we focused a bit on the bait and counter, okay, using head movement and body position to make people commit into their strike and counter them with the legs. Again, remember, the head and body position is going to be very important. I'm going to have to really rotate my shoulder and my hips to hit and trade with my leg, okay? Again, today what we're going to work on is how to make your circular kick unpredictable. Again, I'm well known to have crazy legs. It's very hard to know what I'm going to send, and it's because sometimes I use a very simple movement. So the secret movement is something that we worked on together in the beginning of the video on that channel, and this is the pivot rotation. Again, this movement, this simple movement that we worked on. This, okay? So this is what's gonna make your leg very hard to predict for your opponent, okay? This little rotation, this little hip pass is really gonna make your leg free. The thing is, you're gonna have to be able to open your hips. If you still have a problem with your hips, you can always check the video I made before about hips opening and mobility. So let's dive into it. The whole idea is, most of the time when people send a middle kick, it's easy to see because people are loading the middle kick. You can see that step, you can see the arm movement and the circular motion, okay? And again, that's great for power middle kick. When I'm going power, I'm here swing, and I'm going around, okay? My goal is really to get that big baseball bat strike. But in MMA or in sports where people can take you down, sometimes it can be predictable. So what I do to change this little, to counter that little problem, it's very simple. Instead of sending the middle kick from around, like a classical roundhouse, what I'm doing is I'm gonna shoot my middle kick from under, like a kick in the nuts. So I'm here, shoot my middle kick, and from here, I get my rotation. As you can see, I'm here, I go up, when I go up, I get my rotation. And again, this is a movement that's gonna help you to connect any circular kick. Low, middle, high, side kick, okay? Or again, knees. This is perfectly fine if you want to go for a knee. That's why it's much more of a threat for people, for example, who want to catch your leg. Because when you go for a circular roundhouse kick, people can see it's time to go in. But when you come from under, they're always afraid of the knees to the face, okay? So, let me demonstrate on the line and then on the bag. So again, everyone, look, I'm gonna use that line. You see, my goal is to get that kick up, and I'm gonna cover my distance by rotating. Look again, I have my position, I kick, and I rotate. As you can see, I get my upper body rotation, like a proper middle kick. Here, I look over my shoulder, can extend my hand if I want to, but the big idea is rotate to cover distance, take a step right to cover distance, and make that leg whip. Again, you can use it as a question mark kick, of course, but not only, okay? Again, my idea is here, I cover distance, step, and I cover my distance. You see, I covered a large amount of distance using that rotation and hip pass. Distance between me and my bag, okay? So you can really see the amount of distance I can cover with that rotation. So I'm here in my position, rotate, and I get my kick, okay? Over here, in my position. And it can be used for every single kick. I come from under, and I go under, middle kick. You see? One more time, under, middle kick. Under, low kick. Under, high kick. Under, side kick. Under, knee. So there is a lot of things you can do using that under kick. Under, sit to the face. Okay? Under, axe kick. So again, from under and rotate passing the hips. You're gonna have to master that rotation if you want to get that movement cleanly. Light on the leg, under, middle kick, low, high, and again, step by step, rotate, and go. And again, this can be really used to trick people into a fake sense of distance. Again, when I'm here, people usually never expect me to be able to connect my kick. But that's actually a good distance for me to get that rotation. I'm here and I cover my distance by rotating. You see, here, I make it slow and I rotate in the end, adding that distance breaking movement. Here, and I'm coming back. You see, play around with that movement and believe me, you're gonna trick a lot of people into getting that high kick or getting that body shot. And when they start to get used to this circular kick, just go to the other side or from the front. I'm here, one, and you go for the side kick. I'm here, get my position, circle and go for the side kick to the body, to the legs, to the face. Okay? One more time, one, and then coming over here. That's a very strong attack. And sometimes if you want to really trick people, you can even touch your opponent. So I'm here and I touch, and as soon as I make contact with my target, touch, I get my counter. You see? I'm here, I touch, touch, and I get my kick. Touch, get my kick. So there is a lot of tricky way you can get people like that. Touch on the leg, switch to the body. Touch on the leg, switch to the face. The goal is really to let your body rotate. And when your leg arrives straight, that's where you change the course of it. Body, face, side, jalake, around. Again, the possibilities are not infinite, but there is a lot of possibilities when you start to understand this movement. Another thing is, people have to respect that movement because this is bad news. When I'm lifting my leg over here, I can perfectly go for here and still get my tip or my stab. I can go for here, get my distance and stab my target. Okay, that's a video we will cover next time. How to stab people with the toes. Again on the solar plexus. I'm here. That's something I can do. So they have to defend against this kind of movement. And I can switch the arm to get my boxing too. So they're really gonna have to pay attention to that leg lift. Okay, it should be a threat. So again, everyone, I hope you had a nice training, that you learned some new movement, a new way to trick your opponents into getting kicked. And again, remember, it's a great movement to work on. You just have to really get this rotation covering the ground. Okay, again, the more you're gonna rotate, the more you're gonna pass your hips, and the easier it's gonna be for you to trick people. And again, you can do this movement at the end of when your leg is gonna touch your target. I'm about to touch my target and that's why I'm gonna rotate. Okay, this way you can really trick people into believing that's another technique. Okay, you have to practice, you have to do sparring. The more you're gonna spar, the more you're gonna try your technique, and the more you're gonna hone this movement, the more it's gonna become part of your game. Okay, so try it, fail, and try it again. That's the best way to get better. If you want to send me your sparring footage, feel free to reach me, send me on the mail or on Instagram. Again, I'm always happy to help you. I believe martial arts is a big community, and community are meant to stick and help each other. Okay? Again, everyone, I wish you a great day and see you next time. Thank you.